Jeez, this movie is just 90 minutes of exterior shots of spaceships. No plot. Why is that button there? Is it a bonbon? No, don't eat it. Space is just endless galaxies of clown noses. Alright, who's the jerk with the laser pointer? Oh no, lava lamps got in the spaceship. It's odd that debris would fall down instead of out into space, but there you go. The man, the burger eater, star of the SpongeBob SquarePants movie.
As Thor, Chief
Jean-Luc
of the
Picard.
Imperial Police, I order you to surrender at once.
Roger Daltrey.
Stella, you cheap smuggler.
That thing looks like a drive-through speaker box.
You have the right to remain silent.
Toys chasing other toys. The movie.
Go for hyperspace.
That's their hyperspace?
What's our chances?
40% total disintegration, 30% molecular ignition, 20% gamma contamination.
You're very reassuring. I assume that means we have a 10% chance of making it.
Words, percentages. Don't tell me the odds.
Maybe they're wounded. Too weak to send a signal. I'm gonna have a look.
I have a bad feeling about this. What is that, a former fish tank or a highly intricate space bong? She found Will Forte.
He looks like he's hurt pretty bad, but he's alive. I'll try to get him back to the ship.
I'll help you bring him aboard.
Did they shave him?
He's
Welcome
dehydrated,
aboard. Bzzz.
Suffering from exhaustion.
But the launch was full of supplies. Everything he could have needed.
He's also in shock.
And sporting a nice space erection.
He keeps talking about monsters.
Well, what do we do?
You go to prison, Stella Star. Your leap through hyperspace didn't fool us.
Are those whales in the background? I thought this was a ripoff of Star Wars, not Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home.
You are completely surrounded by fighter ships.
This time you've won. We surrender.
There won't be a next time, Stella Star.
If that's Stella Star, then where the hell is Jimmy Jupiter? That hefty bag spacesuit looks comfortable.
My lord?
Eric Andre as Dracula.
Yes? What is it, Elric?
They found one damn survivor.
They look like the evil scientist from A Nightmare Before Christmas. Wormswort? Why do they sound like rats?
I have a simple task for you.
Throw the radium in the furnace.
That's going to make one hell of a pearl necklace.
Let's go.
Of course everyone is dressed like a medieval slave except her.
Let's go.
I've been at this for 12 straight hours. The radiation will burn my skin off.
I'm too
We're not
nude to do
slaves.
this.
You'd better work. Planning an escape? This is what you're gonna get, lady.
I'm gonna hit you with a paper towel roll. That was one unstable structure. Everything explodes red in space. So space is in a cornfield? I've got a feeling something stupid is in that ship, like hobgoblins.
Poor Stella, your escape efforts have been wasted.
3PCO, 3CPO. Wait, what the hell was his name?
Again.
We were sent to free you. Your sentence has been canceled.
Have you both gone mad?
And become
I lack
Southern.
Logic and emotion circuits. No room for craziness.
And promptly zoom into nobody.
The Emperor of the First Circle of the Universe.
I come to you because my faithful robot, L,
Does the robot like Eggo waffles too?
that you are the only one who can save us. You know, you must be the best pilot in the whole galaxy. And you, Acton, the best navigator.
So if Stella Star is the Han Solo / Chewbacca of this movie, then David Hasselhoff must end up being Princess Leia.
Warring factions. Our own. And the one ruled by the evil Count Zarth Arn.
I was kind of hoping for Count Dooku, but what can you do?
Recently begun to receive troublesome reports from our spies among the League. They have informed us that the Count has created a weapon.
Hell, Count Chocula
new,
is more intimidating than that guy.
Limitless weapon. A weapon so vast, so huge, that it would take a whole planet to conceal it.
Oh, the fucking Death Star?
That is why we sent the mission ship. Find the Count's secret planet and destroy it. There's something else.
The hologram is unaware he's talking to stairs.
When you complete the mission, search for the commander of that missing ship.
The first possibility is the Auriga system, also known as the world's asleep.
Are we supposed to know what that thing
Still
is?
within our galaxy.
Apparently all you need are rubber bands to convince your audience that your futuristic space movie does in fact take place in futuristic outer space.
Every time I go into hyperspace, I get nervous.
Just a big old glob of marshmallow right in the middle of the ship. Hyperspace is enough to give someone a brain aneurysm.
Prepare for re-entry to normal space. We've arrived.
Is it just me, or did she lose clothes during hyperspace? That's the pod from Jurassic World. They immediately jump out because Jimmy Fallon starts playing.
My seatbelt's stuck.
Oh, Elle, come on.
Someone left their trombone on this beach.
Seems to be a planetary artifact. Come on, let's go this way.
Are those seahorses?
Look! Amazons on horseback.
Take my revenge.
Who is that?
Die, robot!
Oh no, the character! I loved him!
We want her alive.
Stop! There's no escape!
Or clothes in outer space.
This is the spy we captured. She came through the Forbidden Sea.
Ah, my revenge is
You're
here.
a spy, as the men from the launch were too.
Frankenfurter's looking pretty hot.
But nothing is going to stop the Count anymore.
Release her or I'll blast your queen. I mean it.
Ah, so now he's a prospector.
Come on now. Don't you people move or you're dead.
Where's my pickaxe and shovel?
I'm into trouble and I'm gonna clean out your sinuses real good, lady.
Behind you!
I wonder where they go. Maybe Denny's?
Look!
Whoa! Run for your life!
Run before it attacks you with its camel toe!
That narrow pass is in the rocks. Come on, Stella, run!
He must be riding her like a horse. Ugh, cellulite for androids. You know what this scene is missing? Dewbacks. But that's an easy fix.
Oh, Elle! Oh, Elle!
They killed Mecha Streisand. Well, that's clearly the Millennium Falcon. She's not wearing her bathing suit in this scene because her nipples might get cold. And that's the only reason.
What a terrible crash. No one could have survived.
Do you see any sign of the Emperor's son?
Why does he look like a giant
He's
black
in the
crayon?
middle of all this.
Since there was never a Starcrash toy line ever made, I can only imagine this is how children played Starcrash in the 1970s. I mean, look, he can go right up alongside C-3PO and R2-D2 and... No, he can't. Watch me finger this ring. I can turn it into a vagina.
Is everything all right with Stella and Elle?
I'm not worried about them. I'm just waiting.
Your waiting's over.
Must be green with envy because the giant cauliflower is friends with him.
Elle, how much further?
We should be close. Just a few more radians.
Made the Kessel Run in 12 radians.
Let's stop here. Now, you lie down in the snow, face up.
Okay.
Let's make snow angels.
Give me your hand so I can monitor your temperature.
Yeah, that's why he wants her to hold his hand. Next, they're gonna wake up in Jabba's palace.
I've been delayed by a malfunction.
I don't tolerate malfunctions or inefficiency in my realm. How long will the delay be?
I think a very long time. You shouldn't try taking off without asking me first.
Well, he wasted the element of surprise.
Sure you're dead. No one can survive these deadly rays.
From my glue gun.
These deadly rays will be your death.
She may survive if you can use your powers and bring her back slowly.
Yeah, his powers.
Careful
He's just gonna
now.
pee his name on her. He's using Wi-Fi to thaw her out.
Come on, Stella.
Giddy up! Her hair is dry and makeup is perfect. Ah, the power of the Force.
So you see into the future. All these years you never told me. Think of all the trouble I might have avoided.
You would have tried to change the future, which is against the law.
What law?
So
Bird
therefore,
law?
I can tell
Bob
you nothing.
Loblaw?
My circuits are failing.
Ay, ay, ay! Rangers! He's died twice in this movie. What a crappy robot. Ah, someone's making soft serve.
If Acton's calculations are correct, we should find the launch this way.
Only those two leave the ship because
In a crate
Acton has
Just
IBS.
over there.
He fell from the sky.
Keep that!
Died for the third time. And here comes David Hasselhoff. The inside of that mask must smell like burgers and shame.
Don't!
He can't see through the mask, so he's feeling around blindly with his tongue inside the mask.
Who are you?
Is he eating chips in the mask? That's one way to ruin a perfectly good mask. He's overcome IBS to murder these people. He's lining up these Italian homeless men just to kill them off in a Three Stooges routine. Hey Mo! Ow! I hope someone gets their tongue stuck to a stalactite like in A Christmas Story.
There's the door that'll take us to the machinery.
Ran out of hallway for that green screen.
This is the Count's secret domain.
Pre-programmed computers. They could run forever.
You could play an awful lot of Boggle with those computers.
You two ought to prevent them from leaving this room at all cost.
These robots
You would
have been
stay with them
pre-programmed so they can run
until the
forever.
end. Now it will be just a matter of waiting. An hour goes by quickly.
Not when you're watching Starcrash. Wouldn't a laser cut through them? These things have the reaction time of someone with cerebral palsy. It really shouldn't be that hard to beat them. Why didn't he just do that in the first place? It's clearly easy to just push them over.
Don't worry.
If she has to go to the bathroom, does she just pee in her suit? Like, it leaks down and she squishes it with her toes and her feet get all pissy?
I can't leave you. You're the only human-like friend I've ever had.
Is he not a
I don't
human?
understand.
That's a weird way to say she
Never
likes him.
die.
Why'd he even die? His shoulder just got slashed. Those planets are just Christmas tree lights. How are we gonna rip off the Death Star at the end of this movie? Nah, just make it a giant hand. They're launching suppositories at us. Trojan suppositories. Speaking of suppositories, did you know that George Lucas approved this movie tie-in product for Attack of the Colons?
This is incredible. They rebuilt you. But how? You look marvelous.
Very carefully, and they use the latest components. I feel like a new machine.
Even though I look the same and shitty.
The of our galaxy is in your hands.
Why is this movie showing me the inside of a VCR? That's just a Scotch tape holder. Is anyone convinced I'm in space? How about now?
Let's get out of here or there won't be enough left of me to put back together.
You can bet on that.
There's no windows on this ship. Whee! Guess the rest of this movie is just Legos blowing up. Oh no, the Scotch tape holder!
Stella.
Simon.
Scooby-Doo?
Stella.
Tim Allen?
Some dark force, no doubt, will show its face once more. The wheel will always turn.
What else would it do?
But for now, it's calm. And for a little time, at least, we can rest.
He's taking a nice dump and gonna wipe his butt with that cape. Starcrash fans may not know this, but a group of writers got together a few years ago and published their collective fan fiction chronicling the further adventures of Stella Star. Here's a quick example. The Emperor will, the guard said, or was trying to say. Stella squinted up at him and then down at the long shadow he was casting across her body. Stella allowed herself a brief giggle. Oops, forgot I took most of my clothes off to nap. Whoa. This book's a little more erotic than I thought. Let's continue. She'll laugh to herself. Geez, you'd think the guy had never seen a half-naked ex-smuggler before. Whoa. Alright, well, that's all the time we have. I'm gonna go return this book back to its rightful owner. Jeez. She rubbed her hands up to her exposed thigh at the top of her boots. She could feel the goosebumps forming. Wow, oh my gosh.
What in the universe is that?